For those of you that are trying to figure out a way to make it happen from the comfort of your home, this is for the Sam I am. Sam is an acronym for Stay at Home Mom. Okay. And so if you are wanting to get your foot out there in the e-commerce pond per se, you know, do your own thing your own way. You don't have to necessarily follow anyone's template. It does seem intimidating because most people are not going to give you the game. They're just going to, it's so competitive. People just feel as if they have to hoard information. But I serve a most high God that's in control of the entire universe. So there's plenty for everybody to win. So I'm going to share a little bit of things that have helped me in order to begin achieving a level of success online from an integral way, okay? The faith-based way, okay? Without all the guilt and all that stuff. So you can literally start reviewing products. So for instance, most people are on a lot of these apps and they're just scrolling just for entertainment or boredom, whatever. But if you decide to take it seriously, instead of scrolling so much, just create content, create ethical content. I'll put it that way, so that you can hold on to the wealth that you're going to get. And the more and more you create content, companies are going to start reaching out to you, for you to review their products. And in particular, I can speak for TikTok because I'm not on the other social sites because they're too, for me, they're just not for me. They're just too risky. I'll just put it that way. But I just stick with two. I stick with TikTok and YouTube. And I'm conjuring up an idea for another one, but I'm gonna keep that to myself for now. But when you're on TikTok and YouTube, the beautiful thing about it is that if you continue posting, you're going to get requests to collab, which is called affiliate marketing. So what it means is that they're going to ship you products for free, y'all. You got the opportunity to be an unofficial celebrity because usually celebrities get real nice things without paying for them at all. And so, even in your current environment, it may feel as if, you're being blocked from being successful. Don't worry, pretty soon you're going to be out of there because the amount of resources you're going to gain from being committed and consistent with your content, you're going to succeed. You're not only going to get brand deal offers and opportunities, you are going to be able to draw revenue just from your views. I know it sounds so futuristic, but we're here and we're literally in the future now where moms, just women in general, even if you don't got no kids, if you want to not be out there with the wolves, because it takes a lot of masculinity to survive in the real world working out there. So if you don't want to be out there with the guys working and you want to just be, you know, a princess on your throne, or queen if you're an elder, get out there and just create content. I know it may seem cringy. You may be like, I don't even like the sound of my voice. Who cares? You're going to get big bank eventually. But first, what's going to happen is that they're going to send you products for free. So as I mentioned, like celebrities oftentimes get really nice things without even paying for them. They just want your review. And I highly encourage, when you do these reviews, be honest about them. Don't accept every request because you're going to get requests from all kind of things. Like I get requests from so many different products, and some products I deny because I know I can't give a real review. So don't just get in the habit of just hoarding products. Actually, the requests that you get, don't feel as if, oh, if I don't accept this request, I'm not going to get any more. It doesn't work like that. The truth of the matter is that these companies really respect when you're honest with them because it shows you're going to give an honest review as well. So just politely decline and say, you know what, I'm sorry, I'm not going to be able to do a thorough review. But if you have another product that is more compatible with my brand, with my persona online, then I'll accept the partnership. Okay, just simple in your own way. But when you actually do this, and for instance, uh, if you focus on more so staying in the realm of a faith-based type of presentation online, that is a niche per se, because there's not many people doing positive content. So you already are going to be sought after, because it's a lot of people doing negative content. So you want to be the fish that swims against the grain, like a salmon. Okay, a salmon doesn't swim in a direction as the other ones. Okay, and so what's going to happen is that it may start off a little slow, but do it for the love of it. Don't do it just for the money, because if you're doing it because, oh, I just want to make sure I get the money, it's not going to come off authentic. People can pick up on your energy. So find something you are compassionate about, something that really drives you, and just focus on making content about that, and know that the Most High is going to provide for you, because you don't have to be a sugar baby. You don't have to be a cam girl. You're going to have so-called friends that are going to give you bad advice. Okay? Because they want to pull you in the ditch with them. Don't do that. I'm telling you, as somebody that's coming to you with pure intentions, that you don't need a sugar daddy. Your God is the ultimate sugar daddy without the guilt. Think about that. He's going to provide everything and you don't got to do nothing for it. How about that? Go figure. It just requires you to use your brain. I know most people aren't used to that, but try it. Don't waste it. So the Most High is going to promote you. Don't worry about the algorithm and, you don't know people. When it comes to this online content, nepotism goes out the door. I mean, at least when it comes to a faith-based type of content creation, because God is the plug. And guess what? You're the plug's daughter. You don't need a middleman. You don't need nobody to hook you up. Just put yourself out there and the right people are going to align with you. So here's to those of you that are wanting to bask in your femininity. You don't want to be out here in the hustle culture, because you're not designed to compete with the men folks. Okay. So yeah, get started and know that your content is going to produce a lot of success. You're welcome.